Hello and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz
review. And have we got an amazing one today?
Wow.
Yeah, it's me, Deadpool.
Boop.
Boop you.
Boop.
What in the ass? Oh my god.
Deadpool.
And
Wolverine.
wow.
Ka-ching.
That was spectacular.
Wow, we saw that.
I don't even know where to start with this.
We saw it on opening night, and we wanted to give it a few days for things to settle because this is going to be full of spoilers, you know. So hopefully a lot of people have seen the movie now.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah, I mean, this Deadpool does not fail to deliver every single time.
There was a lot of like apprehension as to, obviously there's the whole Disney thing going on with Deadpool rights and things.
Oh man!
And you know what?
Wow.
I didn't even see it. It was amazing.
It was brilliant.
Flat amazing.
The great thing is, it takes the Mickey out of Marvel so well. It is hilarious.
It takes the Mickey out of everyone.
I know, but it's
much like a slightly tamer version of The Boys.
The Boys, yeah, I like that. Yeah,
that's a good comparison there.
It hasn't got quite as many C words in it.
Enjoy hell, swamp mouth.
There is that. Or Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
Multiverse.
Yes, and that's what I loved about this because I mean, when he was so he goes on the search for Wolverine, and it starts off with a scene which is kind of like we've got to go back, we've got to go forward, and he's digging Wolverine up and he's going, hey, everybody knows how regeneration works, and then it's like, donk. Oh! But then we have that fantastic fight sequence where he and the skeleton of Wolverine are like taking out all these TVA
agents. Because it's interesting because actually we haven't really seen much of the Loki series, but did you feel as if like you knew what was going on despite not? I mean,
we saw the first Loki series, and we haven't seen the second series on it, but I understood that purple doggy monster thing that was Goliath. But there was a thing that was just like going on the search of Wolverine and seeing all these alternate timeline Wolverines.
That sequence was just great. It was like this delivered more than I could have ever possibly wanted it to.
Now, Bob, you listen to me.
All the time, all the way through. I mean, to see the Henry Cavill Wolverine. When he turned around,
Cavalry.
It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, there is one highlight that we'll get to.
We'll treat you better than the guys next door.
Exactly. It's brilliant. And then I go from this, and then finding Wolverine, who
it's like a crucified Wolverine. Oh look, comic book accurate Wolverine. Do you see why we didn't do that now?
Exactly. I just loved every single thing. And the thing is, you know, Hugh Jackman, I mean, he's amazing in this movie. I take my hat off to him. You know, he's 55 years old, and you've probably seen lots of these things on Instagram and everything with them sort of playing off each other and the fact that
great marketing there.
Until you're 90, until you're dead.
You're going to do this until you're dead. You're contractually obligated to do this.
But the thing is, you actually have got Wolverine back in the Marvel universe now.
Exactly.
Because he's in this particular Deadpool.
Yeah, because it's a variant of
Wolverine.
Wolverine. It kind of feels like this requires an entire other video to try and like explain the timelines things to this.
I'm not going to go there.
But the sheer enjoyment we had with this movie is like.
I mean, all
insane.
the cameos. I mean, we're going to jump around on this, but the big cameo for me was when they were in the Forbidden Realm or whatever it is, the Void, and then Wesley Snipes walks in as Blade.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was it.
There's only one Blade.
I know.
There's only ever gonna be one Blade. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I tell you, I'll get tongue tied because it blew me away so much. And
you had Blade, Elektra, X-23 from Logan,
and we had Gambit. And playing Gambit, we had. Excuse me.
Sorry, I think I'm missing some vital bits of exposition here.
Has anybody had an?
Honestly, who was your dialect coach?
That was like the whole
Channing Tatum as Gambit.
He was awesome.
Who would have thought of that? What?
The whole audience was dying of laughter throughout this whole thing.
It was a great experience, great cinema experience. When you haven't seen it at the cinema, go watch it.
When you get a movie that that literally the audience is like up for. I mean, oh man, it had so much, and the actress whose name escapes me, who's playing Xavier's sister. You know,
oh, Cassandra Nova.
Yeah,
I don't know the actress, but that's the character.
But as you said, I recognised her straight away.
I'm going to put my fingers in your brain.
And I recognised her, and it was only until afterwards, and you said, "Oh yes, she played Princess Diana," and it's like, oh, that's
from The Crown.
From The Crown, it's like that's who it was all the way through. I'm trying to think. Come on.
I thought she was a pretty good villain, to be honest.
She was a really good villain.
Very conniving.
A really good villain. I love the fact they were playing off having the English bad guy as well as the time guy. What's his name?
Paradox.
Paradox. That's it.
Excuse me. You really think you can just replace an anchor being?
Yes.
And you chose the worst one.
That's it. I mean,
you're really doing this whilst eating a sandwich?
Exactly.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Oh man, there's just so much.
Again, we've got to talk more about the cameos. You had blooming Chris Evans, and it was built up to be he's going to be Captain America.
Avengers!
And then it's
Flame on!
and everyone just went insane.
Oh, it was like,
this is, to me, this experience was comparable to Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, I mean that
with like Tobey Maguire came
to
back.
have him, but to have him there, it was all like Captain America.
Yeah.
And it didn't even come into my mind.
I
at
know,
that moment.
and that was the best way it could have landed.
And then it was suddenly he's Johnny. What's it?
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm. Oh man, but
oh yeah, I'm sure he's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he's okay.
Yeah. We bumped into him, but I think he's doing all right.
He gets his flesh ripped off him. Oh man, and
you've got Pyro from X-Men. You've got.
Oh, don't forget
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut, yeah, or alternative Juggernaut.
Toad.
Yeah, but we also
Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah, don't forget we had what's it, Claw? Thingy-Badoo-Dah.
Sabretooth.
That's it.
From the original X-Men. Same actor. That was brilliant.
Absolutely.
Look, it's the showdown everyone's been wanting for years.
And I love the fight sequences just between Deadpool and Wolverine, and in the car. You know, it was like absolutely crazy.
Ridiculously amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, every single minute of this movie delivered.
It was just a joy. It was a joy.
And there is
throughout.
so much because we're seeing stuff in the background. Yeah, like the big
20th
hover ship,
the helicarrier.
The 20th century sign.
Yeah, the giant space donuts from Avengers.
Did you say something about somebody's helmet?
Thor's helmet. Thor's like comic book accurate helmet with the wings.
And
oh look, Thor!
It's Thor!
What am I doing with Thor?
What am I doing with Thor?
I'm dying in his arms. And he keeps waking up throughout the movie going, oh, Thor!
Thor! That's it. Absolutely.
What's happening? Tell me,
I did that sequence. It was alternate Thor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was the one who plays like in Valhalla, where they are playing the sequences for Loki. They're being
the play. Was it the play one?
Yeah, the play one. It's like great. I'm loving this. You know, and there's just so much, and of course all the alternative Deadpools. You know, Lady Pool.
Well, they mentioned that the first one we actually saw was Nice Pool.
Nice Pool.
Hi there.
Hey. Yeah. And he got a blooming dog.
What's
pool.
regeneration?
Look at it. Okay, how long did it take you to regenerate?
Regenerate?
Oh, I'm gonna save you. We gotta get you over to that donut stand. We all know that they're basically walking hospitals. Or not walking, but
you know, we know
moving hospitals. That's it.
Oh my god! And of course,
you're gonna live.
That's it.
He's got his head blown off.
And then of course, Pete saves the day.
I just saw the ad.
Everybody loves Pete. It's Pete.
Peter Pool.
It's Peter Pool.
Everyone's got a Peter.
We love you, Peter.
I didn't really expect to see the big all the variants of Deadpool in this. That was a big treat, and I think we had a couple of special guest actors in there as well.
Little references to the football club and everything.
Yeah. You had a Welsh pool,
Welsh pool.
Canada pool,
you had a Scottish pool,
cowboy pool,
Scottish
samurai pool, lady pool, baby pool, a freaky helicopter head
pool. Yeah.
Pool.
That was so funny. Oh man, it's just a joy. This movie. Yeah, we could just sell this all day long.
Yes, go watch it. It was amazing.
But half the audience, thankfully this time, stayed, but half of the audience left, and there is an after credit, and you must see the after credit.
Come on!
It's just so good.
Yes,
it's like brilliant.
What was it?
I can't do it. I'm not gonna spoil the after credit.
Use that as persuasion to go and watch the movie.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. There's a little thing that goes on with Deadpool and with Johnny... What's his face?
Come on! Oh yes.
the Human Torch, and it gets answered in that end credit. So if you leave, you don't deserve to be watching a Deadpool movie. You know? Burn. These people that get up and walk out.
Come on!
Come on!
You've paid for the cinema experience.
Oh yeah.
Not everyone's got the unlimited card. Make the most of the time and money. Come on.
But overall, what was your best point? My best point was so many, but Wesley Snipes walking on the screen as Blade was just like.
You know what? I originally I thought it was gonna be the Johnny Storm cameo.
Yeah.
But then that got topped by Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes
because essentially that is where this Marvel stuff. This is where it all began. It all began with Blade back in the day. That saved Marvel from bankruptcy.
It was just
back
brilliant.
in the day, and it's just such a good way to kind of celebrate the nostalgia of all the X-Men films, the Blade films, the Elektra films, the Daredevil films, the Fantastic Four films, all of them.
Let him go.
It was amazing.
Just gonna let him go.
I loved it.
I mean, and to see these actors, you know, go. I mean, they went through the fight sequences. You know, they would have had their doubles in there. They would have had their stunt doubles in there, but they did everything. They still look good.
Yeah.
And again, I can't praise Hugh Jackman enough for being an older guy and showing that you can still be in top form when it comes to your fitness.
Let's go.
And when he comes out, you know, because at the end after they've had the antimatter and matter scene, where they're meant to get destroyed, and they come out, and he's got his top off. Because that's the other thing. He's finally the movie wearing his.
It only took 10 films. 20 years. That was it.
Proper Wolverine outfit, you know. And there's got the woman who's sitting at the lady who's sitting at the desk going, "Ooh," like this, and you think that's really funny. But again, in this day and age, if you switch that round and you had a bloke leering over a woman with a big cleavage, it would be like,
well, there you go.
6 years. But it was funny, you know.
I don't know where that hood came from.
I know, it's just like,
Put that back in your prison wallet.
boom, it's a hood, and then it becomes a solid
helmet
mask. It's great.
Honestly, I thought all we were going to see of his outfit was going to be the outfit, but without the hood. But we finally got that.
And then they put that in, and it was like,
yes.
Like, when did that come from?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't care. I don't care. Multiverse.
Yeah, they did everything, and they did it so well.
Yeah.
And I just loved
it. Exceeded my expectations.
And it was those little things like when they burst out the back of that, when they're doing the fight sequence with all the other pools, and then they jump out the back of the bus.
Yeah.
And Wolverine is in that atypical cartoon Wolverine jump position, and I'm just thinking, they've nailed it, hitting every single one.
It exceeded my expectations, as I've already said.
Okay, let's score this.
I'm going definitely to watch this again at the cinema.
Yeah, and it's going to be on 4K physical media as soon as we can get hold of it. You know,
I mean, to be honest, I liked it so much, I might even go for the Steelbook.
Well, there you go. But we've got so much more to see in that movie, because watch it, it's a feast for the eyes. There's probably so many things that we missed. You know,
I mean, Scottish Paul. We didn't even mention Scottish Paul.
I mentioned Scottish Paul.
Did you mention Scottish
Paul?
Paul?
When you rewatch this, I mentioned Scottish Paul.
Okay.
With his big two-handed claymore over his shoulder. Anyway, so. What are we going to score this? For
10.
me,
10.
It's a 10.
Amazing. It was 10.
Doesn't even need to think about it.
Yeah, not like...
Deadpool and Wolverine is one of the best movies I've seen for ages.
Epic movie. Go and watch it.
I'm going to watch it again and again and again and again. And this is going to be one of those movies that is going to get quoted and referenced for years to come.
Years to come.
Good Deadpool.
I don't know how long it'll be before we potentially get another one. Is that just wishful thinking? But I think it's going to be hard to top.
I don't know. I think if they just do the 3 Deadpool movies and we only ever have that trilogy, then they have finished on
a high. Definite
I would
high.
actually be worried if they came back with another one. Could we end up sort of going, but they should have stopped. Yeah, I don't want to see a dip.
Exactly.
But we can see other movies, you know, and it's good to have a Wolverine back. So hopefully, as long as Hugh Jackman's up for it, as long as he keeps working out, he's on. So there we go, Deadpool and Wolverine, 10 out of 10. If you've got anything you want to say, stick it in the comments. Tell us what your best bits of the film are.
Here's a question: out of the two of us, who do you think is the best variant Wolverine and Deadpool?
Oh,
is he Wolverine? Is he Deadpool? I don't know.
I think they'd say I'm more Sabretooth. I don't know.
Anyway, if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to the channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
whoosh,